the sentiments by the accused person and the prosecution. I have read the charge sheet indicating that the accused person appeared before this court on the 28th of March 2023 acting as an advocate. It is clear from the above that I cannot hear or make any decision in the matter since potentially I'm a witness and so are the people who were in court on that particular date. So to promote fair hearing, I proceed to recuse myself from handling this matter forthwith. This matter shall be mentioned before Court 1 on the 2nd of May 2023. He'll be around for direction and an issue of bond in the matter. You shall be in custody until then. Because nothing that I do will either seem fair or unfair, it will be extreme. So I have to remove myself.
A person by the name of James Kimathi Muthuri was being arraigned to court to take plea on charges of personation. Personation is where he has been masquerading as an advocate and indeed appeared before court number 3 representing clients as an advocate when he knows that he is not qualified to practice as an advocate. So he had the audacity of us opening a law firm, a law office in a market called Muriri. When the officials of the LSK raided the office, only to seek for the particulars that or the license that is qualified for to practice, and the man took off. He literally took off, and all the items in the office, the files, the receipt books, and everything were confiscated by LSK, and a report was made at Mudhara police station. He was at large until yesterday. For 2 weeks he flew until yesterday when he was nabbed by the sleuths. And today he was just brought here for holding charges, awaiting other numerous charges that will be preferred against him, including those charges of obtaining by false pretense and the charges of forgery, because he has forged, including an advocate stamp, and he has been obtaining money from his customers or from unsuspecting Kenyans in the name of that we represent them as an advocate in both courts and other legal transactions. So the court has denied him board on our application that he should not be admitted to any board terms because he will take off and investigation is ongoing. And for 2 weeks he will remain incarcerated, and that's when he will appear before court number 1, as court number 3 will, as a conflict of interest, since the suspect or the accused person appeared masqueraded as an advocate in the same court. So the magistrate in court number 3 has accused himself because he will be a prosecution witness in our matter.
He has appeared in some land matters. He has appeared in some of the criminal matters. He has appeared in some appeal cases that have already been struck off or struck out because they were drafted by him being an unqualified person. What normally happens in such instances is if he was appearing alongside another colleague, the colleague can insist on the matter either starting afresh and strike out all the pleadings that were drawn by that law firm. We are yet to establish, but we are following up. But as far as we are concerned so far from what we've gathered from LSK, is that the firm he was masquerading in the name of, which is DP Mugambi and Company Advocates, is non-existent. So we continue urging members of the public to be vigilant and protect their interests. There is a high risk, not just in Meru, of the increase of quacks, we call them quacks, or people who are not licensed to practice as advocates. Recently, some have been arrested in Rumuruti. There are others in Nyeri, Embu. I mean, every chapter within Mount Kenya branch has this upsurge of fake people who are masquerading as advocates. But we are trying to ensure and to keep sensitizing members of the public to remain vigilant. And also on our end, we are making sure that we arrest anyone who is purporting to practice as an advocate and to tell them, stop doing what you're not supposed to do. If you want to become an advocate, you know the process. You go to a recognized university, you get a law degree, and then you go to Kenya School of Law, and then you are admitted as an advocate to practice. And then from there, if you are an advocate, you have to remain active, continue ensuring that your license is active and paid every year. Ours is also now to request the members of the public to be vigilant and to be watchful. There is a way you can ensure you confirm if someone is an advocate. If you go to the search engine for Law Society of Kenya, you put or input the name of the person who is representing you, you're able to tell whether they are active or inactive. This is one of the ways we encourage the members of public to follow up so that they are not conned. You can imagine a scenario such as this, where this person who has been masquerading has been appearing before magistrates at Tigania law courts, has now been drafting pleadings, and those pleadings eventually will be a nullity because they've been drafted by a person who is not qualified to be an advocate. So to the members of public, be vigilant, because if you're not, eventually you're the one who will be losing out.